Okay, today I'm going to introduce you to a person that very few people in Prosper may know about. His name is Bauer. He's our emergency management coordinator, and he prepares us for all type of emergency situations that may or may not happen in the town of Prosper.
When I first came here, we created our very own emergency management plan. We look at all the different aspects of an emergency. We plan for what will happen and who's going to respond to that. So we've done, let's give you an example, active shooter training. So our Prosper Police Department, emergency management, and some local businesses have worked together to walk through a training scenario of an active shooter event. And we actually got to train all our employees on how to respond to an active shooter event as well.
What are some of the unique situations that can cause an emergency here in Prosper?
So we have several facilities in Prosper that store an excessive amount of chemicals that we need to be aware of. So if there's ever a major emergency at that location, let's say a fire, we can work with the fire department on how to best respond. Some other major concerns are our train. BNSF has a track that goes 3 miles right through the middle of Prosper. So if there was ever an accident or a train derailment, that's going to require a heavy response from our outside agencies.
Do you have any idea when trains are traveling through town, if they're carrying hazardous chemicals, or we find out after an incident?
They don't tell us what's coming through prior, just for Homeland Security reasons. But what they will do is when it happens, they will give the manifest of what's on that so that we can respond to it accurately. So another major concern here is flooding. And throughout the years, you could see that it flooded every time it rained, right? And so we've created infrastructure projects, and that allowed us to take some of our areas out of the flood zone. So Fish Trap used to flood a lot. It was a major area. We've actually had some swift water rescue responses to that area. We've elevated the road, created a bridge, and we've took that road out of the flood zone.
Yeah, I know they have an active project now to divert the water on the northeast corner of 380 in the tollway, so it'll stop the flooding on the northbound lanes.
Right.
Now, Kent, a lot of people don't know you wear another hat in the town,
okay,
right? You're emergency management coordinator, but you also help on the grant side as well.
Right.
Can you explain some of the success stories you've had in that area?
Yeah, so we've gotten grants for our police department here. We've gotten training and exercise equipment. We've gotten response equipment for their SRT team. We've gotten grants for personnel. We've added 6 new firefighters last year with a SAFER grant, which was almost $1 million. We got several $100,000 to go towards a new fire engine to upgrade the engine. In all, we've gotten a little over $5.4 million in the last 2 years in grants.
And that's not counting any of the COVID relief funding that the town received, right?
No, so that does not include that. We have or will be receiving around $7 million in the last 2 years in COVID-related federal funding.
Last but not least, we want to talk about the warning sirens.
The outdoor warning sirens are a tool, and so the 3 criteria we use to activate or sound the outdoor warning sirens. 1 is for a tornado warning. 2 is for hail, that is 1 inch in diameter or above, or excessive winds, sustained winds of 70 mile/an-hour plus.
So Kent, can you show me how that works actually?
Yeah, sure. So Prosper currently has 9 outdoor warning sirens. We're going to log in here and we're going to click on all sirens, and then we're going to click alert, and that's going to activate those sirens.
Can you do a demo?
I can't do a demo today. People are going to call in.
So you have 9. Mm-hmm. Do you need more? Do you have plans for more?
Yeah, so we have plans for 2 to 3 more sirens. We have the Prosper High School, the 3rd high school, is going into an area that it was underdeveloped, and so we're going to need to put a siren there. And then also our growing community out west. We have 2 sirens out there, so we're looking at a potential 3rd one.
Thank you for joining us for this episode of Prosper Works. I'm glad we had an opportunity to introduce you to Bauer and all the important things that he does for the town, and please join us for future episodes.